Hi everyone, Katie here with Spilling Paint, and today I'm going to do some more coasters, and I'm testing out some more different recipes for pouring medium to try to get the bubbles and stuff to go away. Now, the rainbow coasters, so interesting thing, let me grab one. Okay, so this one was probably the worst as far as bubbles. And it does have a lot of little pits in it and whatnot. However, you can see the pits and everything. There's no bumps anywhere. The surface is completely smooth, which is amazing. Sorry, I had to put that up. Now, I think I know why. When I added the vegetable glycerin, I don't know if you noticed, but that tile is still slightly wet. Well, not really wet, it's still tacky. And I think the vegetable glycerin is basically slowing down the drying time. So it's taking longer to dry, which honestly is fine because that gives it more time to self-level. And that's why I don't have the bumps. So that's exciting. Unfortunately, I'm out of vegetable glycerin, so I'm gonna have to get some more. There was a tiny bit in the bottle still left, and I ended up using that bottle to put my pouring medium in for mixing my paints. So there is a small amount, just little bit amount. Oh, my finger's green. In my pouring medium, but I don't think it'll be enough to make much of a difference. The pouring medium I'm using today, I just did half and half water and the Zissners paint booster. See how that works. Anyways, I guess we can get to layering. Well, I'll talk about my colors too. First, I've got this real soft light gray. It's going to go in first, and I'm just going to try to do this where you can see it. Just pouring down the edge. Alright. Then we have this soft, pale, I guess like a mint green. Oh, interesting thing. I ran out of white paint when I started mixing these. I have very little. However, I have quite a bit of white gesso, or however you pronounce it. The acrylic primer. So, I use that as my white. And we're going to see how that does. Hopefully these turned out alright. Now, we've got a bit of a warmer gray. Still very light. Okay. Then we have, I don't know why this isn't mixed all the way. This pale blue. You can see the real thick consistency. Okay. And Now we have a brighter sort of, kind of like the bright aqua green kind of color. It's a little bit more on the green side than blue. These are all colors I mixed myself. The grays are made up of varying amounts, a little bit more of that, of blue, yellow, red, and white. The blue is, I think it was just ultramarine blue in white. The greens are various mixtures of blue, yellow, and white. This right here, I love this color. And this is mostly blue, the ultramarine blue, mixed with just a little bit of green, and it's not really showing up very well on the camera, the color. It's a little darker in person. I love it. I did it by accident. I was starting to mix blue and yellow, and then I was going to add red to make a gray. And before I added the red and yellow, you know, I got that color and I loved it. So I ended up making a big thing of that, a big cup of that. Now we've got a darker gray. And again, the camera's not really showing the color well. It's a little bit darker in person. And this is the last one. So it's basically just varying shades of gray, green, and blue. Just all, for the most part, cooler colors. I got the inspiration from just a random picture I found. Okay. Now, I spilled some on the tile, so I'm just spreading it around. Now, alright, so we got it poured. Already I'm loving it. I'm going to give it a torch. And today, instead of tilting, I'm spinning, if you didn't notice. Alright. Please don't sling off. Alright, here we go. Okay, so I am going to have to tilt it a little bit, and I'm going to torch it again real quick before I do that. Okay, now we'll get this off here. I got it stuck on with sticky tack. And I'm going to tilt just a little bit. Come on now, get over that corner. There we go. Oh, sorry, my phone's buzzing. Okay. Alright. I love these colors. I really, really do. Very, very pretty. Just gonna sit it down real quick and do a little wiping on the edge. 1 second. Sorry about that. People don't know how to knock. Okay. So, love this. Love these colors. Now, let's look at bubbles. I am still seeing a few when I get down and look at it. So, pop some. See if there's any big ones. No, they're all pretty tiny little bubbles. Awesome. Alright, so I'm going to set this one aside and we'll get the next one ready. Okay, I'm just going to do this from up top. I had my other little stand just hanging off the edge here, and the whole time I was like, please don't drop my phone in the paint. So, let's layer this up. Okay, so this time, I'm going to lay down a little base layer. I've got a ton of this right here, so. I'm not worrying about that other paint I spilled. Alright. Time to pour. Okay, may have been too much of the base layer, but that's okay. Set that aside, and let's spin. No! Okay. Spinning! I don't have as much control with the spinning, and then I end up with losing all the half the colors there. So I'm going to stretch this down. Okay, that's better. I really wish it would show the colors correctly. I mean, it's close, but not great. Okay, let's give it another torch. A lot of cells, little cells popped up. That's okay. I still like it. It looks kind of like little stars in there, but you can't really see because my lighting is terrible and this phone does not take the greatest videos. Oh, and I'm bumping you. but it's gorgeous. I love it. I'm gonna clean up the edge real quick and set it aside. And then we'll do the next one. Okay. So, actually no, I'm gonna keep it the same. I thought about changing up the order of layering, but I really prefer the look of the lightest going in first to the darkest. Like this gradient. I like it. Let's get to layering. Okay, so I actually decided to do the rest of this video altogether sped up in order to save time, because it's already almost 30 minutes so far. So this is going to be just me speeding through the last few of these. Sorry if you hear my dog barking in the background. He's outside and he barks at everything. Anyways, so I'm going to be speeding through these. I did do a couple of them different, and you'll see. So, yeah. I am absolutely loving these colors together. That dark blue is, I think, a fantastic contrast to all the lighter grays and greens and everything. I think they went just beautifully together. I'm definitely going to be playing with this particular color palette some more, and I can't wait. I've got plans, including a vase. I did pour in a vase the other day. I video recorded it. It went terribly. I think I re-poured it probably about 10 times before I finally gave up. So I'm in the process of, because I let it dry thinking maybe I'll like it better when it's dry, which it did turn out better once it was dry, but I think I want to try something around the top of the vase, because where the paint dripped off of it, it just didn't look good. So I'm gonna be trying that again, probably with these colors, and yeah, I can't wait. Oh, and here's one I did differently. I layered this one backwards. I went darkest to lightest on this one. See, isn't that dark blue so pretty? It almost has a pearlescent quality to it in person. I mean, it's not pearlescent at all, but it does have this kind of look to it. I love it, and I made it completely by accident. I was just trying to make a blue-gray color, and it was the first one I was mixing, and I had done some research on what colors to mix to make gray, you know, because usually you would think, oh, okay, so you just take black and white. No. I mean, you can, but to get the other shades of gray and everything, it's good to mix with mix with primary colors. So red, blue and yellow, Mix those in varying degrees, you know, if you want a warmer or cooler color, you know, depending. If you want it more blue, or if you want it more green or more yellow, will depend on how much you put of each color of the blue and green. And then you add red to that mix. And it doesn't take much to start getting gray. But once you start adding red to the mix, you'll start seeing it turn a little bit more gray and everything. And since I wanted lighter grays, I mixed in white as well. And of course, I used gesso or gesso, however it's pronounced, as my white because I'm somehow out of white paint. And so I hope these dry well because I love them so much. I will be so upset if they don't dry well because of the gesso stuff. I really need to look up how that's pronounced. Oh, and I went back to my regular. Sorry, I was rambling on there. I went back to my regular lightest to darkest here. I didn't do dark to light again. And I do apologize for the amount of ring pours I've been posting lately. I did do a Dutch pour the other day, but I wasn't happy with the outcome. Because again, I didn't have much white paint at that time. So I tried some other colors and it didn't work out for me. And I am going to do another one. I would like to go get some white paint before I do that. So hopefully I'll be able to get some more white paint here soon. Really need to sell some paintings because that's how I pay for all this. So I'd seen someone doing these really cool, I think they were just kind of straight pours, where they mix their paint in like I just did on this one. So I decided to try it with the ring pour. And I may mess around with that some more and maybe not do rings with it. This one still turned out great, but you didn't really see much of the mix. It looks pretty much very similar to the others, you know. But I definitely want to mess with that some more because her pieces have been gorgeous. I love them. All right, and we're done. And I'm gonna torch these one more time, at least. And there's a hair in one. A little hair. Get that out. Oh shoot, there's one there too. Oh, where are these hairs coming from? Several in this one. Any more hairs I need to worry about? Alright, let's torch real quick. Alright, didn't see too many more bubbles popping. There's definitely still some bubbles in there, but hopefully it dries alright. I love these. These colors are great. I'm going to make a big piece as well. Yeah, I'm definitely going to. They're very icy, kind of glacier-esque kind of feel to them. And yeah, I love them. I'm making more. So, I'm going to take you in for a closer look. Alright, that's going to be it for now. Everyone make sure to check out the links in the description. I've started a Facebook group, and you can share your art and ask questions and all that good stuff. Learn from other artists and whatnot. Right now I'm trying to build a membership base, and any sort of art is welcome. I know I do mainly pour art and everything, but I would love to see everyone's art. So, go check it out, join it, post your art. The group members also get exclusive access to certain sales and everything. I have a daily sale. Like today, group members get $32 off my 12 by 16 pieces. Like, grab one real quick. Like this one here. So, the regular price for them is $72. Now, well, for today, group members get them for $40. Plus shipping. I'm also running a contest in there where you can win a free painting set. It's two 8x10s that I painted in one of my previous videos. It's the split Dutch pour with the yellow and everything, or a 12-piece custom set of coasters for the winner. You'll have to read about it in the group, but check it out. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed. I know I had a blast. I love these. I would love to see you guys go make some glacier icy pours. Would love to see them. Post them in the group. Anyways, appreciate it. Words are hard. Appreciate it, everyone. Hope you have a great day. Bye. La 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 la.